I guess one of the main reasons I brought Saff to the Fire is, firstly, she's a great kid. I had a chance when I was working in Newcastle to get to know, her and her family when she was just a junior. She was sort of in under 14s, I believe, at the time. And, you could see she was talented. You knew she had a bright future. But the one thing that kind of stood out with any interactions I had with, whether it was her mum and dad, her brother Noah, or herself, is just how good of a family they were, how nice of a kid she was. She was very humble. And you could just see she had a real love for the game. She got some opportunity to play in some games and then others she didn't. And, the real, goal of the year was for her to have an opportunity to see what it was like to be a full-time basketballer, to see what it was like to be in a professional environment with adults and other pro players, and, to get a feel for whether that was something that she was ready for right now or not.
My first WNBL experience was pretty surreal. Such a cool experience. I got to play with so many people I looked up to, even like Sammy, Steph, Woody, Alice, Z. We had a pretty stacked team. I learned a lot, so it was pretty great. I couldn't have asked for a better first year. To be coached by Shannon, it's the best. I've always wanted to play for Townsville. I got coached by him when I was 11 back in Newcastle for, a year. And I remember when he left to coach at Fire, that's all I wanted to do. And then to have that opportunity earlier than I expected, it was so it's the best.
Yeah, I think the things that probably helped her family feel at ease with the decision were probably knowing me from our time in Newcastle together. Obviously our club has a bit of a reputation for, doing a good job off the court of taking care of our players, and, we always try and go that extra mile to put things in place for everyone's different circumstance, whether it is a young player who's going to need a bit more support off the court to be able to, get through that first initial season. She's obviously stayed here now in the off season to work on her game and play NBL 1 here in Townsville and really immerse herself in the community here and the environment that we have here at the Fire. And, I'm really excited to see her hit the court for pre-season and roll into next season with a, totally different outlook and that year of experience under her belt.